Hello, good evening. Welcome back to Island Girl Gardening and Up. It is April the 24th. I think I made my last video about 2 weeks ago when everything was just kind of starting to blossom and bloom, and I could see the reflection of my phone on my face. It's very sunny out. Beautiful afternoon, beautiful evening. I just wanted to do just a quick update. Let's peek and see what Mr. Up is over here doing. So as you can see, our banana tree is back. It came out of the greenhouse and has a spot in the yard. Say good evening, Mr. Up. Say good evening.
Good evening, good evening, good
You
evening.
see the sweat on his brow? This is a working man right here. See the sweat on his brow? You probably can't see, he in the shade. But there's our banana tree going in the ground. And then this is the pup that came off of it. You see how big that is? Maybe one year we'll get bananas. Maybe. Just maybe. But I just wanted to do a quick little walk through the garden to give you an update. See all the wonderful things coming in. Blueberries. My Rona berries are almost there. There we are with those. They're coming, they're coming. We got pineapples out in the sun. We got our citrus. We have a mess. The new raised beds are going in. So, old boards out and new boards in. That's our citrus going on there. And this I'm excited about right here. This is our sweetheart cherries. Look at those beauties. And both trees have fruit on them this year. So I am super excited about that. Mr. Up was right about moving them closer so that both of them will fruit. So this is the one that didn't fruit last year. And this is the one that did. And it's got fruit on it. Yes! And they were so good. So I am excited about that. So let's continue to walk on through and see what else is going on. I'm going to take a peek in the garden. Let me flip my screen. And here we go. And as you can see, more of the metal beds have gone in. Mr. Up has been working tirelessly to get those in. And they are looking spectacular. And our corn, our peppers in the front, tomatoes. That's our pepper bed. And we got our greens over here, lettuce and spinach specifically. Got our red merlot. We got, looks like butter crunch, and some spinach over here. And over here, my golden beets are starting to come up. Ooh, I love beets. They're starting to come up. So planted those from seed, and they're starting to come up now. There's our garlic. Still looking good. That'll probably come up next month sometime. And here is the potato bed. Remember what it looked like 2 weeks ago? Well, we've had plenty of rain. And today is probably, let me see. We've gotten a few days of sunshine, but it's been kind of overcast. And so today was like probably the very first day that we had like some good sunshine. But those are coming in nice. And we're walking over here to the broccoli. Broccoli is coming in nice. Hi guys. Brussels sprouts are looking good. Yeah. I could taste those roasted Brussels sprouts now. And our kale, look at that. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. And just moving on here. We got some eggplant in here. We planted some okra. This year, my okra hasn't started coming up just yet, but I planted a Jing orange okra. I'm really excited about that. Never planted it before, but you know I like to do different things, so this is going to be my different this year. And then my kohlrabi is in here. Got some plants in there. And back here, we switched our squash bed. We usually have it in the front of the garden, but this year I switched it to the back. So I got lemon cucumber in here. I have honey nut, not cucumber, squash. Lemon squash and straight neck yellow. And I also have a honey nut squash, which is going to be a new one that we'll be trying this year. I'll probably put some green zucchini in, and also something else I wanted to put in here. I don't have very much more space, but I could throw a few more plants in there, fill it all up. And here goes our peas. They're looking good. Got to do a little trellis for them, probably over the weekend. Get those all trellised in. We haven't put watermelon in just yet. That's watermelon is going to be over there. So I guess the bed will probably go in first, and then we will get our watermelon in. We got some plants in the greenhouse. And so this is how everything is looking. And if you notice this board on top of this raised bed, Mr. Up is going to be putting some boards on top of the metal beds. Whilst I was in here this week, I think it was today, Wednesday, I think it was Monday. Yeah, it was Monday. You know, I was doing my planting, and, you know, usually I wear my little flip-flops in here when it's a little warmer. Sometimes even when it's a little cooler. I don't want my feet closed in. So I have my little flip-flops on. You know, doing my planting and everything. And I went to walk around one of the beds, and lo and behold, guess what I did? I cut my toe. These little edges are very sharp on this metal beds. So if you are thinking about putting metal in, be sure that you cover the edges and the sides, because that could be a hazard. So that's why you see that board on there, because he's going to be covering them up for his accident-prone wife, who decides that she's going to walk through here like she usually does. It's not like I don't usually wear flip-flops out here. I do usually wear flip-flops, but don't believe it. Don't believe it. Believe it. It happened. It really happened. I should have made a video of my toe bleeding and me walking through the garden with my toe bleeding, because I had sliced it wide open on the beds. But just, you know, just for information, if you're doing that, just to make sure you have something that you can cover the corners and the sides of it with, because they can be very sharp. Yeah, just wanted to give you that little tidbit. Let's see what else we got going on. Potatoes in a bucket. Woohoo! We got blooms, 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 blooms. This is all our citrus. And our little fig tree right here. She lost her leaves, but she's still green. And hey, my amaryllis is coming up. Yay! I thought I had lost that. Cool. Because I love my flowers too. Then along here we have to have some pots with various plants in it. We got tomatoes, peppers. I think I even put squash out here. I'm going to put some cucumber. Just line it along here. Our strawberries have been coming in very nicely. It's our little strawberry patch right here. So we've been getting nice strawberries out of there. And there's some hibiscus planted out here too. There's one little one. And there's another little one. And here's another little one. So that's our hibiscus. Oh, there we go. Another little one. You can kind of barely see them right now because they're not marked off. I got to make sure I don't walk on them because they're just kind of in the middle of the, in the middle of the way right there. Grapevine is coming in nicely. Got blooms coming on the grapevine. I always love to see blooms. This is our blueberries. We're going to have lots of blueberries this year. Lots of blueberries. Elderberry. I think this one has, maybe in the top, we'll start to see some fruit coming in. I know when I was out here the other day, I looked and one of them had some fruit on it. And then this is the other elderberry. As you can see, they have gotten really big. My red raspberry, that's run. You see there's a couple of plants right there that we didn't plant there, but there they are. My pawpaw, she is looking excellent. Blackberries are starting to come in. I love the blossoms before the fruit. The blossoms are beautiful. You can see them. See them. See the blossoms. That's why I say I love this time of the year. And then here's my red raspberry. And blackberries over here. This is the one that actually has fruit on it. But you can always see the blackberries already coming in. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Blackberries are coming in. My other red raspberries over there. The blackberries never make it into the house. I eat those right off of the bush. All right, let's see. Well, this is exciting. You know, this is our peach tree. Peaches. Lots and lots of peaches. We kind of thinned them out last night so that each of them wouldn't be so laden down with so much fruit, so that we can give more energy to the bigger peaches that's on here. Seemed reasonable to do. We hadn't had this many on this particular tree, so we're going to see how it does. But as you can see, just loaded down. So excited about that. These peaches were so good last year. We got about 12 of them, I think, last year, which wasn't bad. But hubby cut her back and fertilized her, trimmed her, and took really good care of her over the winter. And she's looking good. She's producing. So probably starting this weekend, I'm going to start bagging them up so that the critters, namely the squirrels, will not get to them. But you can see she is laden down with fruit. Peaches, peaches, peaches. Can't wait for peaches. That's my Arona berry. I love the blooms. And then there's some berries coming in right there. Arona berry. And there. Love the blooms, love the blooms. This is my other elderberry. This is the European elderberry. And see, that one's got, there we go. That one's got some fruit on it. Now the pear tree had some blossoms on it. They've fallen off. But I don't see any other activity going on except for some new growth, some new leaves on it. So we'll have to see what's going on with that. And then there's the other pear tree. But they're looking good. Apples! Yeah! Apples. So we're starting to get our apples in too. And this tree is laden down too. Once they start coming in a little fuller, we'll probably do like we did with the peach tree and thin it out. We got quite a few apples last year. So we'll see what happens this year. You can see my rose garden behind the apple tree. And then over here, everything's coming into bloom. My amaryllis. I love the amaryllis. Then I have my cosmos, pretty flowers. Got my spiderwort. Yeah. And now this is a lily. And you know, I don't know the name of it. But as you can see, it's going to be very pretty. I'll have to find out the name of this one because I do not know the name of it. I got my chocolate mint coming in. I got my bee balm over there. I got a little cayenne pepper plant out there saying hello to the street. And then my cosmos. I love the cosmos. Every year the flowers are a different color. We got shades of purple this year. So I am excited about that. So that's the walk through the garden. There's not much going on in the greenhouse right now, aside from little starts that we're doing. I think I have some more tomato plants coming in. My black Krim and my paste tomato plants. And let me see what else we got going on in the greenhouse. We're just going to take a little walk over here and pop in. Yep, we got watermelon right here. I got my asparagus that I need to put into the ground. And carrots. This is my lemon cucumber. Woo! So I just got those started on 4/14. And look at how they have jumped. They are ready to go outside. Then let's see. Got our sweet potato slips in here. And then these beauties are my white heron cukes. So this is going to be a new addition to the garden, something new that I haven't planted before. I usually like the Armenian, but I didn't get to plant those this year. I like the white cucumber. I just like the white cucumber. So this is going to be a new one. This right here is my paste tomato. I think that's right. No, black plum is what it's called, but it's you can use this particular tomato to make your tomato paste. So that's why I was calling it a paste tomato, but it's actually called a black plum. But you see those beauties right there, and they've jumped up. Then we have some flying orange seeds in here. Looks like they were started on the 18th. It's one of my husband's projects. I got my cayenne in here, which looks like they were started on the 13th. Let's take a peek in and see what they're doing. Yeah! So they're coming up. And then I have my black Krim. This is where my black Krim tomato is. This is my absolute favorite tomato. And I got some coming up. They're looking a little leggy in there. So probably get those out of there soon. But this is kind of what the greenhouse is looking like right now. It's under reconstruction with everything having come out. This is where we kept everything when we were doing our starts and getting our plants up and out. Let's see. Avocado tree is looking good. This is where the banana tree was sitting that my husband drug out and put in the ground. So there's like a big space here now. So we got to have something going on in the greenhouse, right? Yep. So we'll find out what that project is going to be ever so shortly. But yeah, that's just a little walk around the garden. Just a little one. And I know I usually walk the back. Let's see what might be going on around front. Let's see. Because what I did this year was incorporated some plants, some veggie plants into my flower garden also. So this is not quite around front, but I have, I think that's a cucumber right there. And then I have my lemon basil right here. Amaryllis. I got my sage here. And then my oregano, my lemon balm, my rosemary, my thyme, all along there. And then just my gladiolus along here. And I got some little sunflowers right there. They're not really big just yet, but let's see what else we can see. Everything is jumping in the front yard too, as you can see. And here is my amaryllis that's sitting on my front porch. She is gorgeous. And then I also have tomato and pepper plants on my front porch, along with my flowers. It's my Thai. And my roses are coming in. And this beauty, I love these, my Nandinas. It probably needs to be cut back. Yeah, it probably does need to be pruned, but I'm not gonna mess with it. My other Nandina, I got my white roses coming in. Got yellow roses coming in. We got red roses. So we have a flurry of color. And then my other little Nandina on the end. And this is tomato plants back here. Pepper plants. I haven't finished doing my little landscape. I'm still working on that. I stole a hibiscus and put it up front. Don't tell Mr. Up. And then I got my amaryllis coming in. And I can never ever remember the name of this particular flower, but it's really pretty once it comes up. It really spreads, but it's really pretty once it comes up. You'll see it in full bloom in just a little bit. My new addition, my sweet mix. I got lilies. I love lilies. My gladiolas. And then this little plant right here is a Splash Select White polka dot plant. I just thought it was kind of interesting looking. They're still a little, but they're doing all right. They've grown a little since they've been in here, so yeah, just a little something different. But just where I've incorporated my plants and my veggies and everything, makes for a nice little combination. And here is my Fire Glow Japanese maple. And she is looking wonderful. I absolutely love her. It was a Christmas gift from my husband a couple years ago. And she's doing pretty good. She is doing pretty good. Well, that is the video for today. like I said, just wanted to walk through and see what was going on, see everything in bloom and see everything coming in. And as we progress, we'll do another video to let you know what's going on. Mr. Up is still working. He getting all that wood out of here. All right, guys. From Island Girl Gardening and Up to you, have an awesome rest of your week and upcoming weekend. We will be back with you real soon just to let you know what's going on. All righty. Later.